With the release date of Stranger Things Season 5 drawing closer, we've gathered these 10 confirmed facts to expect in the show, and they all go beyond the horror of the Upside Down. In Stranger Things 5, we are going to see a forgotten character who will make us emotional again, and that will be Sarah, Hopper's deceased daughter. Before Stranger Things Season 1 even started, Sarah had already passed away from cancer. Sarah was a minor character in the show and the daughter of Hopper and Diane, who we mostly saw through flashbacks. Although Sarah was born in Hawkins, she lived in New York until her demise, and Hopper believed the reason Sarah became deceased had something to do with him. Hopper came in contact with Agent Orange during the Vietnam War, which he later realized to be harmful and caused deformities in the children of the affected soldiers, which in turn disabled Sarah's cells. Even though we've seen the terrible impact and trauma that the cause of Sarah's demise has left on Hopper, we will be seeing Sarah again in Season 5, which might have a solid connection to the Upside Down in Hawkins laboratory. Elle Graham portrayed the character in the past, but won't be reprising her role, as a recast has been done to find a child actor who looks similar to the former cast, Elle. The recast is necessary because Elle has outgrown the role, and they would need a 5-year-old actor to play the character. So that means Hopper's trauma and pain with the tragic degeneration of Sarah's health will be explored again in this backstory, because the character passed away at 7 years old. With a new cast member joining the show to play Sarah, other new cast members will be joining and adding to the Stranger Things 5 drama, mainly in the backstory and current events. One of the confirmed new cast members is Linda Hamilton, who is known for her role in Terminator. Linda made her casting announcement public in 2023 at Toodum, a global fan event, saying, "I don't know how to be a fangirl and an actress at the same time. I'm going to work on that." Linda has been a great fan of Stranger Things and is excited to join the cast. Seeing as Stranger Things started and evolved with children, a few child actors will also join the production, and Jake Connolly plays Derek in Season 5, which is a very significant role. Like the character of Sarah, a recast has also been done for the role of Holly, which Nellie Fisher plays in the upcoming season, and Holly will have a vital arc connected to the Upside Down this time. Alex Bro is also one of the new cast members of Stranger Things 5 who is joining to shake things up. Although we will have some new cast joining the show, some former ones who left quite a big impression have been confirmed not to return. The first on this list is the pizza guy Argyle, the comic relief we never knew we needed in Season 4. However, despite playing an entertaining character whose absence will be noticed, Eduardo Franco, who portrays the role, will not return for Season 5. Eduardo revealed the exact reason he wouldn't appear when he said, "It's nice to hear that there's some concern or something, you know what I mean, but I never got a phone call, so I think that's it." While Eduardo won't be making a return, the other series regulars and new cast are busy filming and are now more than halfway through. However, they are yet to complete filming and go into post-production. So filming is expected to wrap in December 2024, and if there's any slight delay, the shooting of Season 5 could extend till January 2025, which could cause some panic among the fans since Stranger Things 5 is expected to start streaming in 2025. Time jumps, flashbacks, and backstories that tie back to the Upside Down are no longer strange news to the fans, and it has been confirmed that there will be a time jump between Seasons 4 and 5. Firstly, the time jump has to do with the ages of the cast members who have grown older than their characters even though they started young many years ago. In addition, Season 4 ended with Vecna wounded and Will could feel his presence, but the thing about the time jump is that the events of Season 5 won't pick up from here. The Duffer Brothers mentioned the best way to avoid a time jump would have been to shoot the seasons back to back, but that wouldn't have been convenient. So with how fast the cast is growing, the brothers have agreed to have a 1-year time jump between Seasons 4 and 5, which means Season 5 will be set in the fall of 1987. Despite the setting starting 1 year after we last saw the characters, we will listen to a familiar sound and see a past scene at the beginning of Season 5. Stranger writers on Twitter confirmed these details by sharing a sneak peek of the first scene from the script, which says a child's voice singing a familiar song. And based on previous seasons, this would be Will singing "Should I Stay or Should I Go" while trapped in the Upside Down. It makes sense to see this scene again because Season 4 ended with Will, and Season 5 5 will open up with him and everything that needs to be unraveled. Interestingly, this brings us to our next important and confirmed fact. Will is a core and integral part of Stranger Things 5. The Upside Down opened up with Will and will also wrap up with him. Noah Schnapp, who portrayed the character, revealed how this would occur. I think they did a great job with Will's character this season and beautifully addressed everything they needed to. The way they closed the show is perfect. The story started with Will and ended with Will. Also, Vecna being number 001 and Will having a connection to him at the end of season 4 hints at even more mysteries to expect in the finale. And Jamie Campbell Bower, who portrays Vecna, has also teased how highly important the connection between Will and Vecna is. Jamie said, "We all know by now that Vecna and Will have a history. So it would be a joy to get back in there, as I'll gently put it. Matt and Ross got something beautiful cooking and will let us know in good time." One of the biggest highlights of Stranger Things 4 was Will realizing he was in love with Mike, who's still yet to be aware. Mike has been dating Eleven for so long, and coming out wasn't as easy in that time as it is now, which makes fans wonder if Will might come out to Mike in season 5 or if the show will not touch that plot line. But the good news is every unanswered question will be revisited in season 5, which means the show's romantic feelings and love triangles will all be explored in a way that the characters must make difficult choices. Noah Schnapp confirmed Will is gay and that his coming out could be a big part of season 5 when he said, "It's 100% clear that he is gay and he does love Mike. There are so many different things they have to address. We hope for a coming out scene, and I also want to see them address this connection to the Mind Flayer and how that fits into the world." Stranger Things fans have been patient enough to wait for years before getting new seasons every time, and the story hasn't changed with season 5. But despite such a long wait, season 5, which will be the finale, will be a long, scary, and mysterious ride that would be almost impossible to binge watch in one sitting. The episodes, whose titles have now been revealed, will be very long. And even though we will be having just 8 episodes, the cast has mentioned that it would look like 8 movies due to the length. In these episodes, every loose end, plot hole, and incomplete story will all be answered and solved to give a very satisfying ending. So the finale episode will be 2.5 hours long, and the whole season will start with immediate action. However, the titles of the episodes have also hinted at the potential stories we can expect in season 5, starting with episode 1 called The Crawl. Episode 2 is more like a teaser titled The Vanishing Of, without giving away the character who will be vanishing. It gets even better with the subsequent episodes titled The Turnbow Trap, Sorcerer, Shock Jock, Escape from Camazotz, The Bridge, The Right Side Up, In the Fall of 1987, and One Last Adventure Begins. However, another confirmed fact about season 5 is from the episode title that wasn't completely given away. It is believed that the character who will be vanishing in episode 2 is Holly Wheeler. Holly rarely featured in the show before, but will be a series regular in season 5. The last time we saw the character, she looked out the window as rain fell through the Upside Down over Hawkins. Holly, who thought she was seeing snow, called her mother Karen, who immediately felt something was wrong. In some of the first look and behind the scenes images from the set of Stranger Things, we can see Vecna with Holly in his human form, which could be when he abducted her, which matches perfectly with Nancy's vision. Before Vecna could appear to Holly, he may have gotten close to her through visions and dreams, which isn't unusual in Stranger Things, and from how the electricity flickered in Holly's room. Another behind-the-scenes shot shows Holly riding her bike with Mike and Will, which bears a similar story to when Will was riding with his friends before he disappeared in season 1. However, Holly being a part of Vecna's plans also means the Wheelers will deal with a lot of mystery and tragedy in season 5. And that brings us to a bonus confirmed fact about Stranger Things 5. It will leave everyone in tears. It's not just going to be scary, but heartbreaking, and many executives cried when they heard the story. And of course, the end of 11 will also send everyone into depression because Millie Bobby Brown could only walk away slowly when she saw her characters ending on the board, and it means we are all getting ready to face the dark moments of Stranger Things in season 5.